Well, hello, good evening. This is your man's, the man about town, Petty Murphy, reporting to you live from the back of the classroom with Akata News Network. What is that? Wait a minute. Stay tuned. Breaking news.
White man fight back! 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 White back!
Now, again, and I'm going to be very careful because, I said it yesterday. I said this was going to happen, and just because I said it now, TikTok is removing my videos for hateful behavior, right? But we have aligned ourselves with the exact people that our elders and ancestors told us not to. Malcolm X warned us, and I don't know how many times I have to show it to you, what the Democrat and the liberal agenda in people actually are. He straight out said it. He literally flat out said it. And I'm going to tie it to this video again so that you can hear it, because I'm going to become a broken horse about it. So while we've been out there aligning ourselves, fighting for the rights of illegal immigrants, say that to yourself 3 times slowly and listen to it. Fighting for the rights of illegal immigrants. Rights for illegal immigrants. Rights for illegal. At what point do you get in the fight of legalities of citizen rights? Because basically rights are supposed to be for the citizens of people who are here illegally. And this is what we are on the front lines fighting for, right? Then you fast forward it, and a Caucasian man lost his life for exercising his free speech. But the funny thing is that he was taken out and unalived by a fellow Caucasian, a lone wolf white male, right? Now, I see that a lot of people are upset because the system didn't do its job, and in Carolina, a mentally disturbed man who had been released from the system 14 separate times and has been diagnosed with a mental illness kills a white woman, and now they're ready for war. But now that this has happened with Charlie Kirk, you see what they are now all calling for, right? But they're not calling for standing up and fighting against their own. They're coming for us. Read the room. And a lot of that has to do with where we align and what we put our energy into. Instead of standing on business for us, we've been standing on business for a group of people who do not like us and openly tell us, and we still fight for them. Oh, we're going to take the high road for what? Ain't none of them ever took the high road for you, you Wakata, huh? You Mayete, you Moyo, And now here we are, because you best to believe, if this goes like it just might, you think any of them are going to put their vessels on the front line to protect you? Because they've already told you the Negro fight is its own. So it might even be past time for us to mind our business, because we've been too busy trying to be everyone else's protector, instead of standing on business and protecting our own communities from what the Democrats have been doing to our communities for the last 4 years, flooding it with illegal criminal migrants that the countries they come from don't want them back because their crime rates have dropped drastically since they came here. This is wild. This is wild. And I told you this was coming. And now you see it. So for those of you who haven't been ready, those of you who haven't been staying ready so you don't have to get ready, I don't know what else to tell you, but you better keep your head on a swivel, because that man and everything he stood for now will forever be etched in stone and solidified in history, because he is now a martyr, because he lost his life speaking and preaching on what he believed in. He will now go down in the ranks of Joan of Arc, Malcolm, Martin Luther King, what's his name? Abraham Lincoln. Anyone that's lost their life for whatever cause they were fighting for enters the realm of martyrdom. White man fight back. So when you go through these social media networks and you read the comments about black fatigue and how the school system produced white guilt because of what their ancestors did, and then the whole case of reparations, when none of them have read the Emancipation Proclamation and even understand that 40 acres and a mule was promised, and that's all we've been talking about. But when you add on to that all the other things, the whole alphabet crew and what they've been doing, but who have they been using to fight those things? Because all of this stuff has been attached to the civil rights movement. So a movement that we started just for equality, as Martin Luther King said, for those of us in exile in our own land, we've now had to fight with the immigrants who come here and disrespect us, black and brown alike. And now we got to deal with this shit. I literally had someone just today talking about the copper-colored races, or the Indians actually look copper. Copper comes in many different fucking colors. And people want to play semantics because they too stupid to even pay attention to what the man said in the speech about being in exile in his own land. But these are the same people that we invite into our communities that call us niggas in our faces and shit, and we just shake it off like it's fucking cool. This shit got to stop at this point, because now shit's about to go left. And those same people that be like, oh yeah, you stupid nigga, ha 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 ha, and all this shit, are not going to help, because they never have. And they have the ability to run home. Just like they ran from home to come here, instead of getting it up out the mud and building up, because we had nowhere to run. We've always had to stay and face the music. Whether it was Jim Crow, whether it was redlining, during the Reconstruction, during the Great Migrations, the Real Trail of Tears. You got people online literally saying on YouTube, this means war. I'm sick of black people, this, that, and the third. What would happen if we rolled into your towns and started fighting back? Newsflash, you ever heard of Black Wall Street? Huh? And that wasn't the only one. Go through and see how many black towns were burnt to the ground throughout that time frame. But see, these are things that they forget because they don't talk about it. Why? Because they get to control the narrative. But if you actually go through the historical record, like someone told me, maybe if you were born outside the U.S., you'd understand. Clown, I'm a military brat. I've seen more of this planet than you have. I've lived in Germany. I've lived in Italy. I've lived in the Philippines. I've lived in Korea. So I've been a part and had to live and move amongst all those different cultures throughout my lifetime. So you ain't telling me nothing new under the sun, homie. But maybe if you understood what color stature is under maritime admiralty law, then you'd understand that black and white have nothing to do with race and everything to do with stature. But then again, I can't expect y'all to understand American history or actually understand the law, because it's not your home. And it's funny because the same people that ain't from home are so quick to tell us about our own shit, and we allow it. Yo, man, y'all be safe out there. Keep that head on a swivel, because it's about to get ugly. It's about to get ugly, and it's unfortunate, but at this point, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You better make sure that you have your tribe and your people that you know that you can trust. Because it's about to get to the point where you can't trust anybody. And if what happened after the election ain't showed you who not to trust, the people that was I will vote because they thought we were going to get removed because they thought we were immigrants like them. So now they're mad. And just like they've always tried to set us up, it's coming. So we're going to have to deal with the blowback from the assassination of Charlie Kirk from his own people. And then we got to deal with the blowback from those that call us Ikatas and Katinpicas and Moyos and Mayetes. Mejora la raza. At this point, I don't know what else to say. But Y'all be safe out there, man. And if you got it, walk with it. Keep that head on a swivel. Stay away from their business. It is time that we mind our own business. Take care of our own house. Clean up our own shit. All these other people's issues are not our issues. We need to handle our issues in our house. Because trying to help everyone else has got us to this point right here. Realize, realize, realize. Transparency forces accountability. Y'all keep your eyes to the stars. Keep that head on a swivel, boy. Because the fuse on the powder keg is lit.
Many whites who are trying to solve the problem, but you never see them going under the label of liberals. That white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere. He's the most deceitful. He's like a fox. And a fox is always more dangerous in the forest than the wolf. You can see the wolf coming. You know what he's up to. But the fox will fool you. He comes at you with his mouth shaped in such a way that even though you see his teeth, you think he's smiling. You take him for a friend.
That. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No, because whatever benefits that black family will benefit that community and society as a whole in the country.